I'd also like to touch upon a verse from the third chapter of Quran. That is the chapter of the family of Imran, which is very helpful, perhaps essential, to understand the core topic of this session. And this is verse number 81 of Surah Al Imran, like I said, the third chapter of Quran, where Allah says, "Behold, God took from his prophets a covenant. Certainly you are given scriptures and wisdom, but in time a messenger will come to you to sanction what you have got. Do then believe in him and give him help." Said he, "Do you pledge and accept my covenant on this condition?" They said, "We pledge." He said, "Then be witnesses, and I too am among the witnesses along with you." In other words, God says he took a pledge from the earlier prophets. So, for example, he said to Moses, "Based on what we have given you, if another prophet comes after you and confirms what you have brought, you must believe in that prophet and help him." In other words, Moses must believe in the prophets that came after him, such as Jesus, the son of Mary, when they come and confirm what he brought to humanity. Therefore, each prophet must believe in the prophets that come after him, when these prophets confirm his teachings, and more than just believing in him, he must help them. Now, what does it mean to help the prophet? For example, how can Moses help Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon them both and their families? It means he must tell his companions and friends and people, if it so happens that such and such prophet appears with such and such a sign, do not oppose him. This is helping them. Said he, "Do you pledge and accept my covenant on this condition?" God asked these prophets. God is asking all of the prophets, do you accept this condition? Do you accept this responsibility? Will you take this pledge from your people until the day of resurrection? In other words, the followers of Moses gave a pledge to him that they would support the prophets who came after him. What would Moses say to his followers who rejected Jesus and the Prophet of Islam? He would say, "Shame on you. Whoever believes in Moses, didn't you pledge that until the end of time, because Moses believes in the final messenger, you would believe in him too, and you will help him?" This is the understanding we should have of the responsibility of belief in prophethood. This is not something that is locked in time, that is just words, but rather it is an active belief that the mission of the prophets is ongoing. As we mentioned in the previous sessions in this series, the task of the prophets, the goal of the prophetic mission, is to establish a paradise on this world and also to lead humanity to the paradise of the hereafter. This requires those who accept and believe in prophethood to work to continue the mission of the prophets, which is always ongoing. That is to develop and sustain a tawheed-oriented society within themselves, within their families, within their neighborhoods, within their towns and villages, within their nations, and ultimately with the advent of the Master of the Age, may our souls be his ransom and may God hasten his return, across the entire world.